always like to be introduced by a nobody. I was eligible for the Hall of Fame in 1982, and I have a very smart mother. She said, "Are you stupid? You're never going to get in there." But I'm glad to be back here in Halifax with you Haligonians. Isn't that a neat name, Haligonians? It's a lot better than Torontonians or Montrealers, right? So wonderful. I love Haligonians. But you have to be careful. Like I was in Baltimore and I asked them if they're Baltimoreans. But it's the first time I've ever spoken in a bowling alley. But I'm glad to be here with the Mayor, Mike Savage. Congratulations. 3 months, eh? I got a rare picture with Mike with his hands in his own pocket. I think I say the wrong thing sometimes to Jardin people. I did today at the Westin Hotel. Like it's not a new hotel, but it's a beautiful hotel. And when I checked in, they said, if there's any problems, give me a call. So I was up in my room and I called and I said, I got a leak in the tub. And the girl said, go ahead, I won't tell anyone. But I do come from a hockey-playing family, as you probably know. Bobby was just voted the greatest left wing in the first 100 years of the National Hockey League. We're pretty proud of that. I always report back to Bobby what the response is. Okay, I'll tell him there was this matter. But I do come from a family of 11, never slept alone until I got married, so. First time I heard it out loud. I kill me. But I know you have a wonderful club here, the Progress. I just joined the Big Brothers last summer. You've heard of that club? That's wonderful. Every Sunday, Johnny Bauer comes and takes me for a walk. And these Desjardins people are fabulous. I met all of them. Christiana, she met my brother when she was in high school in Quebec City. I can't believe you're not one of my sister-in-laws. You can be Brett Hall's stepmother. You'll be Dennis Hall's sister-in-law. Oh my God. But last year was a big year for me. It was the 40th anniversary of Team Canada 72. everybody remembers where they were when Paul Henderson scored the goal. If you're of a certain age, I can attest to Harry Sinnon's good coaching. I was on the bench. But 40 years later, Paul Henderson's telling everyone God told him to go out on the ice. Like, I'm not buying that. I talked to Bobby Orr, he said he wasn't even near the bench. But we've had a wonderful 40th anniversary. We got the Queen's Jubilee Medal. And the week before we got it, Bobby got it in Winnipeg. And I'm sure the Queen wouldn't have approved if he'd known Bobby was banging her sister. Margaret could have been my sister. But I was in Russia twice. I got to meet President Putin. Honest to God, I had lunch with President Putin. Our French guys called him Poutine. But I say the wrong thing, all the time. It was my turn to meet one of the most powerful people in the world. And I said, Mr. Putin, you must be pretty excited about meeting me. Through his interpreter, he said, I could hardly sleep last night. But you know, when you go through all that, you think you're pretty big stuff, for a while. But it doesn't take long to bring you back to it. I was coming to Halifax right after that last year with Marcel Dion. We're going to Acadia, to the university there. And somebody from Acadia here? Okay, I'll speak a little slower. Anyway, you think you're pretty big stuff, We're in row 20. I'll never forget. We're flying down here to Halifax, Haligonian, and guy reaches over across the aisle, taps me on the arm, and I said, oh, Jesus. I'm going to be talking hockey all the way to Halifax. Not exactly what the guy had in mind. He said, do you know who you're sitting next to? I said, no, who? He said, that's Marcel Dion. He said, you should get his autograph. I said, I don't know, I never liked him. He said, who did you like? I said, I like Dennis Hall. I said, my wife liked him, both my kids liked him. Jesus, he said, what a stupid family. Honest to God. Well, I've had some, hi dear, would you like to be Brett Hall's aunt? It's not a long-term deal. But you know, on airplanes, I've had some problems. Like last June, I'm going to Vancouver, and I get out the plane in Toronto, and sitting there, and it's a long flight. I take my shoes off. Who's sitting next to me? Dave the Hammer Schultz. Remember him? Toughest guy in the NHL. I'll speak a lot slower. Dave Schultz is sitting next to me. Jesus. You know, I took my shoes off. He spit in both of my shoes. Like, what am I going to do? I'm a Lady Bing guy, halfway to Vancouver, he said, "Hey, Hal, get me a Coke." Well, what am I going to do? I went and got him a Coke. And we're getting off the plane in Vancouver, and I said, "You know, Dave, we have to stop acting like stupid hockey players. We can't be doing this stupid stuff. We have to join regular society and can't do this stupid stuff." He said, "What do you mean?" I said, "You know, spitting in the shoes, pissing in the Coke."